Another year down. You know how many of you aren't subscribed to this channel? It's staggering numbers. You're getting an A plus in not being subscribed. So, go down there and hit that subscribe. It's completely free. And if you want to, hit a like. That would also be nice. Appreciate it. Welcome to Tattoo Tabletop. My name is James, and today I'm just recapping the LVO 2020. Oh my God, 2025. It's been 3 years that I've been going to LVO, so time has flown by. Now I'm going to keep this recap nice, short, and sweet. Just lock it down and get it out there for you. But basically, I went to the LVO. I've been going every single year. I'm going to put some footage here that you can check out as it's going along, so that way it's not just me talking to my cell phone and just working my way up there from there. But basically, I went to play 40K. Now, why did I play 40K? Because mainly I like to go play 40K for my friends in Vanguard Tactics. They do a workshop at the LVO, which, shameless plug here, if you haven't done the workshop for Vanguard Tactics, I believe they mainly do it at LVO and the LSO, the Lone Star Open, the Texas-based one. I would highly recommend it. As someone who usually plays Age of Sigmar most of the time, I will say that it's always good for me to go and do the workshop ahead of time. I did get a couple games of 40K in, but it was really, really nice to have the day before to refresh myself on the rules, practice my deployment, look at the terrain maps, solidify the terrain rules. That one alone, solidifying the terrain rules in itself, is just 150% worth it, because there was a lot of questions when people got to the tables. Even though FLG puts out the packet, there's always questions about it. And it's a conversation you do have to kind of have with your opponent, because obviously in a game of guns, line of sight is important. So it was awesome to do the workshop. I got to catch up with a lot of my friends. I mean, just right now, right off the bat, right off the top, shout out to Devin, Jord, Kobe, Hobbs, who was my first time meeting Hobbs, and James Hobbs, and Jake. It was just everybody from VT was just so incredible. Ben Jones, absolutely incredible player. It's always fantastic to see these guys every year. Even though I had just made it out to England in October, it's always good to be able to catch up with them at the LVO. And it was Jordan Kobe's first time coming over, and I believe it was Hobbs' first time coming over to the LVO. So it was just incredible to see them all and to get to catch up with them all. That being said, let's just get to that. How did I do? I went 0-2. Now I know what you're thinking. Why just 2? You have 6 games. Well, after the 2 games, first of all, I got crushed by both my opponents. And that's not a mean thing to say, because my opponents were incredible. I would argue almost immaculate. They were super fun, and even better, this was their very first LVO experience, which is awesome. It's awesome to see that grow. I mean, we reached 1,100 players. That's insane. That's so awesome for the game. And anyone who says differently, you're wrong. Community growth is awesome, and I love to see it happen, and I love to see it keep coming. So, as it stands for that, though, I went 0-2. They absolutely crushed me, and actually, one of them, the Blood Angels player, Drew, who's a firefighter. Drew, if you see this, glad you did well. His very first LVO, he went 4-2, which is awesome to see. I love seeing that improvement, and actually I gave him a couple tips when it came to charges and combat and stuff like that, because he was playing Blood Angels and he had a really good list. And I asked him on the last day before I left, I was like, hey, how'd you do? He told me 4-2, and I was like, awesome. Did any of my tips help? He's like, dude, your tips actually changed how I played my next couple games. It made all the difference in the world. Wholesome is all hell to hear. I absolutely loved that worked for him, and congratulations to him. He did such a great job, and he was a fantastic opponent. But why did I drop? Because to me, the biggest boost here in terms of LVO is this was the first year that LVO felt like a convention. Now, what do I mean by that? So in years past, there was always a vendor hall, Paradise, the usual suspects were in there, and it was good, and there were paint classes, that stuff was all there. But this year, there was more vendors, there was more stuff to do if you weren't playing in the tournament. FLG and any of those events are always going to be tournament centric, but it's really cool to see that they expanded that half of it so that there was a lot more going on. And I actually just decided, again, the main reason for me coming to LVO is to catch up with my friends in Vanguard Tactics, but also to just catch up with a lot of my friends across everything, from the Army Painter, from Tabletop Titans, Play On. And that's what I did, is I took the extra day that I had and I caught up with them, and I helped with a couple other things, got some B-roll. It was just a bit more relaxing. I still got my steps in, running around, catching up with everybody and everything like that. So that was super awesome to have. But that's mainly what I optimized my time for. And it was worth it. I loved catching up with all of them. I loved checking in on the games. I loved checking in on the players, meeting new people. This is the main reason. So this is going to be my overarching theme for this entire video. Here is my argument to you. If you haven't gone to one of these major tournaments or major conventions, whether it be FLG, GW, anything, do it. Seriously, just do it. I know there's obviously financial barriers to that. Obviously, it can be pretty tough out there, but if you do have it within your ability to, I would 100% recommend it. You will never go back. It's incredible. Traveling for my hobby has been one of the biggest boosts to my experience as a hobbyist ever. It's been the best. The people that I've met, the communities that have grown because of it, the sense of adventure that kind of comes with it, because these are the things that we live for, right? We're nerds. We like to talk about our hobby. We like to talk about, oh, how did you do that paint job? Or, oh man, like on turn 2, I missed this objective. Like, what would you have done? All of these aspects of the hobby come full circle in these moments, and it's just the absolute best. So again, if you're ever sitting on the fence about going to the LVO, going to maybe another frontline event that's closer to you, maybe a bit more accessible, do it. 100% do it. You know, obviously make sure you still know your rules and everything like that, but 150% go and do these. I beg you. I plead with you. Just go to these events, enjoy the community, and you would be surprised how many times that you're going to go after that, and how many times after you're going to be excited to catch up with these people that you just had a game with. That's it. You played one game. I caught up with people that I had played in years past, and it was incredible. Just seeing how they've grown, we catching up with them, and it's all because we played one game of Warhammer together. That's massive. So if you ever get that opportunity, please go and do that. After that, like I said, I just mainly roamed around, caught up with people. I really do have some fantastic developments that have come out of LVO. I will share those in due time when they get to it. But that was it. You know, like I said, keeping it nice, short, and sweet, and to the point here. So that was the LVO. Did I get anything cool? Yeah, I picked up the Warhammer Celebration Commissar model. I got some Guard Orders dice. That's an indication of hobby things to come. So what did I do now? And then I got some Night Lords dice because I absolutely love my Night Lords. So all those from the Baron of Dice. Absolutely love the Baron. Shout out to the Baron. And basically, that's all I got for you. So for the rest of the week, for the weekend, as this video comes out, what was that? That's right. I knew I forgot something. Go paint something.